Habs win tonight, and they move into third place in the division. That is if Boston wins over Ottawa. And I'm rusty or something tonight. Anyway, I apologize, and the hangout starts now. Hey, everybody. I don't know what happened there. All right, so I'm back. I had a sick day for the last game. I did get to watch it. It was a fantastic game. Montreal beat Tampa. I just lost my feed for this game. And so that puts them in a position that if they win tonight in Detroit and Boston beats Ottawa, they would pull tied with Montreal for points, but Montreal would be in the third position, the third place in the division. So, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Anyway, let me see if I can get a bloody feed here, and we'll go. I don't know. Oh, there's my feed. There's the one that always works, and it doesn't work. That figure? That figures. Oh. Try it again. Really? No. So maybe that's the only one that's going to work. Nope. Oh, are they blocking us here tonight? Yep. Looking like it. Maybe found one. Maybe. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. I'll get a feed eventually. It happened eventually. All right. Get back to you guys there, and then we'll get into what I've got. I might miss the opening of the game, but I've got a few things to tell you about. And I've also got the Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game, the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team, be the first one in the chat. Got to be from Canada, and you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interac. All right. The Habs sit. I got this one. The Habs sit one game out of third in the division. In the last 32 games, Montreal is 20, 10, and 2. 656 winning percentage, tied for third best with Toronto in that time. Since Laine returned on December 3rd, they're 16, 6, and 1, tied for second in the NHL in that span. And since Carrier arrived, they're 12, 3, and 1, most wins in the NHL in that span of games. So that's pretty awesome. Lane Hudson still has a 5-point lead over Celebrini and Michkov in the Calder race. And he's also tied Shane Gostisbehere with 9 straight games with an assist as a rookie defenseman. If he gets an assist tonight, he will set a new record with 10. So that's pretty interesting. This is, I think, from Money Puck. Montreal, if you look on the very bottom, Montreal now has a 35% chance to make the playoffs. The last time I looked from, I don't know if it was Money Puck, but they were like less than 2% chance. So that's a big, that's not that long ago. Let's see if I can, no, I'm going to finish this. Tonight is Dvorak and Laine's 500th career game, and for Galley, it's 800 games tonight. And these 3 players have 7 points total in their last 2 games. So that's pretty good. Wings have lost their last 3 games, scoring just 3 goals total. And they're 1-4-0 in their last 5. Owen Beck was sent back to Laval. Mike Pizzette is in the lineup. So you don't have to ask me about it. Stats, power play, 20.8% for Montreal, 28.4% for Detroit. They've got a good power play, but it's kind of streaky, I think. But it's a good one, so they got to be careful. Penalty kill, 81.7% for Montreal, 68.1% for Detroit, so their PK sucks. Face-off percentage, they're about even, 49.6 for Montreal, 50.7 for Detroit. And goals for per game, 3.04 for Montreal, 2.79 for Detroit. And goals against, 3.30 for Montreal, 3.23. So I think there's an advantage there for Montreal overall, and we'll see how that works out. In the standings, as I said, Montreal with a win vaults ahead of the Lightning. If Boston wins, they go ahead of the Lightning as well, but they're behind Montreal. If Ottawa wins, we're still behind Ottawa. So we don't want Ottawa to win, or at least don't get more than a point. And that's how the standings are for the wild card race. Goalies tonight, Monty, 17, 16, and 3. 295 goals against, 899 save percentage, 3 shutouts. And I believe we'll see Cam Talbot, 11, 10, and 2. 307 goals against, 901 save percentage, 1 shutout. Since I'm rushing, who cares about the Red Wings lines? We're going to beat them anyway. And ours are unchanged except for Pizzetta back in the lineup and Monty starting, which I think is the same as last game. So just Pizzetta back in the lineup. And we'll see if they call up anybody or what's going to happen. I'm going to rush through that, and I'll get back to you guys there, and I'm going to try to find myself a stream that works. This is disturbing. It's the first time this year that I wouldn't be able to get one, so. No, that's not good. Always fun. I mean, it's not like I don't have Sportsnet, but I'd be blacked out for the game. I wouldn't be able to get it. Yeah, not working over here either. Yikes. Well, let's try it in French. At this point, I don't care what language I watch it in. Just give me the game. Not coming up for anything. I can see Phil typing in there. Listen to it on the radio. Hey, let's try up there. Did they crack down totally on? Because there's nothing working. Oh, nothing. Well, yeah, I can't get a stream. Should I try Russian? Yeah, radio. It's not happening on radio. It's not happening. Interesting stream tonight, isn't it? Yeah, I swear nothing is working. Great. Anybody else able or having trouble like I am? Game is on, nice, but I can't get anything. Nothing wants to work. I'm on 2 different sites and it does not want to work. So, no. All right, well, that's not going to do it. Come on, one of you. They're all just spinning and spinning. So let me know what's going on in the game. You guys have to let me know. Oh, God, what a stream this is. turning out to be. Wow. Well, this might be the first one this year I won't be able to do because I can't get a stream. Well, I got 2 sites and they're both not working. Stream.su. Streamed.su. All right, let's try that. All right. I have no idea how it works. Oh, no, won't play for me. No, this one doesn't work for me either. Oh, got a game. There we go. Not good. Okay, so I've got 1725 on the screen. So thank you for that. Is it Phil and Lucas for suggesting it? Actually, pretty good picture too. Not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you my guess. I'm going 4-2 Montreal. Anderson first goal. Yeah, but Phil, it can't be lined up properly for you like that. No? And he almost in alone, pretty much. I thought I was getting the first goal. By the way, Habnormals, episode number 49, out today. We had Treg Wilson as our guest. There was some really good conversation about Monty and Dobish, about Coach Marty, about a lot of things from someone who's a little more knowledgeable than both Matt and I are. And you should check it out. It is on the channel. There's a link to it, I believe, in the description. There's a link to where you can find it anyway. But it's on YouTube, so just on my channel right here. You can listen to it on Spotify and on my website, talking-habs.com. Links are in the description. But I thought it was a good episode and a good conversation with Treg. You got 1550. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Just huh? 4 shots for Detroit, 1 for Montreal. So 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in. That's what I got. I was happy to have a stream. I'll have to remember to save that one. Well, I thought I heard a whistle. That's weird. Come on, Hudson, get it. I'd love to see him get an assist today to set that record for the most assists by most assist streak, longest assist streak by a rookie defenseman. Newhook, good shot there. So far, back and forth. You know, that kind of hockey. Nothing sustained in either zone. I find so far from what I've seen. Yes, Babe, I had that about Galley, Line, and Dvorak. Let's see. Petrie's out for tonight. Yes, Petrie's not in the lineup. Neither is Patrick Kane. That was a little bit of sustained pressure there by Detroit, and they got a good chance there. Big rebound came right out to the blue line. It's already back in Montreal zone. This is an important game for Montreal. They need to win this game. It's not a must-win game, but it's kind of close to it. Pretty much every game is. It's playoff hockey going the rest of the way if they're going to make the playoffs. Such a tight race in the East is crazy. It's like 6 points from 8th to 3rd. Ooh. Almost dangerous. So we're 8 minutes into this first. Shots are 7-2. Detroit up there, no score. That's glib. I was glib. What was I glib about? Good icing call here against Montreal. They're being outshot. It should be 8-2. It says 7 there, but I don't like when they're outshot like that early in the game. The 0-0 game is glib. That's not what glib means, I don't think. Yeah, it's just like Buffalo's out of it. I mean, they're pretty much out of it. I can't see them getting back into this race at all. Islanders maybe falling out. And then you got the rest of the teams pretty much in it. Basically, you can't you can't lose too many games in a row and stay in this race. So basically, they need every win they can get. That's just how it is. But the good news is they're doing the job. Like they're getting the wins and they're doing what they need to do to make the playoffs. So they're doing it. It's a long road though, right? A long road to hoe. Ooh, that was close. Raymond batting it out of the air almost into the net. I don't feel Montreal's playing badly, but Detroit is playing a little better. They're like, but I don't think Montreal's out of this. Like the way they've been playing, they've been coming back every game. From every game, they've been coming from behind. I think so lately. So I'm not worried about it. Let's put it that way. And Detroit needs this game as much as Montreal does. That's why it's playoff hockey. I see a new name out there. Chicken Little, Chicken Little? From Morocco. From Morocco. What's his MA? Like Massachusetts? Anyways, welcome to the channel. You like your wings burnt black to a crisp. What does that have to do with wings? Oh, those wings. I thought you were talking about Chicken Little. It's okay. I'm doing okay. Okay, 11 minutes in. Shots are 9-3. And defeat didn't. Oh, it almost went. Feet is being jumpy tonight. Again. Oh! Monty's standing tall. Well, not exactly standing, but he held the line. That way you know they're done. But you know, when you burn it like that, it's like, I mean, I smoke, so I shouldn't talk, but it's like smoking, right? It's carcinogenic. It's not healthy. You burn things and eat them. And there are lots of other ways to know they're done, dude. Like there's ways. Some people just like things done like that. That's fine, but it's not very healthy. Like I said, I shouldn't be talking. So commercial break, by the way. So far, so good in this period. I know Detroit looks a little better, but I'm not worried about this game yet. Yeah, Phil, he didn't release the Epstein files though, right? He's not going to release those. Anyways, if you lean to the right, look what's going on in the States. Careful who you vote for. I get your point, Phil. Yeah, I mean, that probably will happen, right? I would think if there's any new information. I mean, I don't know what could be in the files, but I would think there would be stuff, right? Yeah, I know, Phil. I know 63 was a long time ago. JFK was shot 9 months after I was born. So I know. Habs win the draw. The draw. Save money. Yeah, babe, you're a little older than me, so I mean, I don't. I might have seen it on TV. I don't remember. 9 months old. Martin Luther King Jr. I think after JFK. JFK was 63. Martin Luther King Jr. would have been later. As a matter of fact, we're right around RFK. JFK, MLK and RFK were around the same time, if I'm correct. You get a game and you get history lessons, man. What a live stream. Oh, good save, Monty there. Drop pass by Raymond. I don't know who took the shot, but it was a good save by Monty. Just that 68 was RFK, so MLK was right around that. Either a little before or after, I'm not sure. Yeah, you're just a little older than me there, babe. Bye. Get it out of there. Let's go, boys. Ooh, good shot by Matheson. Was tipped wide, though. Ah, boys, pressure. They stole the puck away. Ooh, dangerous. He's saying danger, and he scored. I don't know who that was. Jonathan something. 1-0 Detroit. Born to be a Hab, couldn't tell you what that is. Hey, Sofka, how's it going, Sofka? Dobish will be better than Monty. Interesting. That is what Treg Wilson said on our podcast last night. He even kind of thinks that Dobish may be the starter by the end of the season. It's one goal. If you're going by that, come on, it's one goal in the game. But I mean, listen, if Dobish keeps up what he's doing, I mean, it's obvious. Give him 10 more games, and if he's still doing that, he's the starter, right? But he's got to do that. Let's see. Tonight, it's Monty, so it doesn't matter about Dobish. It's Monty in net. And I don't think there's any goalie controversy, really. So Berggren was the goal scorer. I don't think anybody did, but I didn't see them all. So I kind of doubt anybody picked Berggren. I can pretty much guarantee it, but I don't know 100%. All right, we're getting down to 6 minutes left in the first. What I don't like is the 12 shots to 3. That's what I don't like. But it's still early. We've seen this go either way with Montreal, that they pick up the shots going through the game, or they stay like this kind of and they get beat. Five minutes left here. The YouTuber, hey YouTuber. Anyway, Sam's the starter for now. Let's just put it that way. Dobish isn't getting the net like that yet. Jesus, man. You got to slow these wings down. Oh, nice defensive play there. I don't know who the Hab was. Gallagher. I thought it was Gallagher. I thought I saw 11, but I wasn't sure. Galley's been playing really good lately. Just with so much heart. It's the only way to describe it. Did Monty hurt your feelings, Sovka? What's the score? It's 1-0 Detroit, YouTuber. Ooh, I missed it, but a good stop by the Detroit goalie off Caulfield, and there's a delayed penalty to Detroit. So Montreal going on the power play. Detroit has not a good penalty kill. So there's a good opportunity here for Montreal to tie this up. Dobish could be Israeli or Russian, and you would still like. I see. The only thing I say is there's no goalie controversy. Sam's the number one starter right now. Until such time as he plays himself out of that, he's the starter. And Dobish is like a more than solid backup. But he's played 5 games. They're not making him the starter until he's played more games. Because, honestly, in the next 2-3 games, there's a potential for Dobish to fall back a little bit, right? I don't know if he will or not. And I'm not knocking the kid at all. But you got to be sure, right now Monty's the starter. And I like Monty. Yeah, he's going to have his bad game here and there. He's going to give up a bad goal here and there. I get it. I still like Monty. Bay yeah, I mean, there's a point there. The other teams, there's no book on Dobish yet. And so, I mean, that's absolutely fine. And there's a lot of people. The thing is, if you like Dobish and you see it like that, there's some people are trying to make a goalie controversy out of it, and there's none. That's my point, really. I like them both, Sovka. I like them both. I like Dobish, but he's played only 5 games. I'm gonna have, there's, you know what I mean? The words aren't coming out, but you know what I mean. But no, I like Dobish. I see like amazing potential for that kid. especially with Fowler. That might be a great tandem for a few years. You know, Fowler Dobish. I could easily see that. Come on, boys. Yeah. Suzuki shot, save. Oh, self cut. No, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think Dobish is going to be fantastic. I'm just saying right now, he's not the starter. That's it. It's too small a sample yet. And when that sample gets big enough and they make that decision, they'll make a decision. And we may have a go back to a 1A, 1B, and then Dobish takes over as Monty's at the end of his contract. And then Fowler shows up. you know, Probably what's going to happen. The good thing is they don't have to go get a goalie. They found one in Dobish, and that's the important thing. 2:22 left. Shots are 12-5. Is it any better? I don't know. I think a little bit. 1-0 Detroit still. Habs will win Cup 25-26. No, you can call it. I don't agree with that. But give that a year or two more. Yeah. Then I can see it. So I'm saying when Fowler's here, probably second year Fowler's here. I think they could win the cup by then. So we'll see. But to say next year, I'm not. For me, that's too early. I'd love it, but it's I don't see it. You're very optimistic, I guess, though. So I mean, that's fine. And believe me, I hope you're right, but I don't see it. Oh, we're 4-on-4 here. What happened? We're 4-on-4. I missed something. Habs took a penalty. I totally missed it. Duck slashing. Nice. That was like the weakest shot I've seen in a long time. Stuff got FO. I would say that means fuck off, but I don't think you're telling me to fuck off. So what's FO mean? I remember last night. Yeah. Last night, Habs won the cup. What are you saying there, Savka? You're confusing me. Habs didn't play last night, so they couldn't have won the cup last night. And besides, it's the middle of the season. You spelled shit properly. Last time, 93, do I remember? Of course I remember. I was 32 years old. I think. No, actually, 93, I was 30. Excuse me. So, yeah, I remember. I used to have the third period on VHS tape. I kept it for a long time until it got burned up in the fire. I take it you do that. So I would hope you say things differently. Orange juice and salami, though, and cheese. Joe. Okay, that's just not my taste. Sorry, but hey, uh, taste is taste. Whatever you like, you know. So I've got. It was 32 years ago. I'm 60. I'm gonna be 62 in February. So yeah, it's 30 years ago. I was 30, and it was in March of '93 or April. So I had just turned 30. Manson, Dave Manson was nicknamed Charlie. Detroit on the PP on the power play. Oh, good save up high by Monty. Oh, that's definitely interesting there, babe. I think you told me that. I've heard that from you before. But didn't you get it on the radio? You see that in the movies and shit, so I don't know if it's true. Ooh, almost out. 12 seconds on the power play left. And this is a good power play, so good job so far on the PK by Montreal. And they kill that one off. And they're not at full strength yet. I don't know what happened there. The Brinkett scores is 2-0. Oh, yeah, it said 1-1 there for a second. Shit. Yeah, Monty slid the wrong way. That's what it was, right? It's like, what happened there? How did he think it was going the other way? Oh, he totally misjudged what Raymond was going to do. But he left the net wide open. I mean, that's on Monty. So don't ask me to defend that. I'm not going to. Hey, Steven, how's it going? No, we're not going to win a cup this year. I don't think there's enough luck for that to happen, though, Steven. Period's over, by the way. It's 2-0 Detroit. '90s was the best times for music? Well, you're not from the '70s, so okay, but I'm going to very strongly disagree with that, Savka. '60s and '70s was the best time for music. '70s, no. You kids don't know music. You children do not know music. If you can say '70s, yeah, okay. I'll fight you over that. Habs have them right where they want them. Oh, this is true lately, right? So, I mean, don't give up on Montreal. That's for sure. Not yet. '80s and '90s were good for Britpop, which was not good for anything, really. No, I'm not just joke, but not for me. TCO, the game's not over yet. It's one period. And if you say that, you haven't been watching lately because Montreal I mean, the last game they were down 2-0 against Tampa, and they came back with 3 goals. So did you say that when Dobish was it? No, it was Monty. The last game, did you say that Monty giving us a chance to lose, and then we won? And I don't think Detroit's Tampa, so. Listen, you grew up in that era, so you're gonna love that music, of course. That's all. For you, the thing is, for you, that was the best era. For me, it wasn't. Yeah, but TCO, I'm sorry, but that's just negative. And why would you want to be that negative? Saying we'll still win, but Monty's giving us a chance to lose. I don't see why the negativity. If we still win, then won't Monty be a part of that? Did you put Bjork in there? Oh my God. No, come on. They say you lost me at Bjork. Oh my God. Most of my favorite 70s music just came after 74. I'm thinking about your question, Guru. If everyone's wondering, I think about Guru's question. Evans is, he's a great defensive player, a PK guy, fourth line center. He's great. He can also move up and down the lineup if needed for short periods of time. Now, if you listen to Habnormals last night's show, Treg talked about it. Treg doesn't think that they're going to re-sign him, and I said it too. He kind of said the same thing. Term and money are really important. So, if you can get him for 2 years at low money, sure, but it's not going to be what happens. I hope that answers your question. Phil, I was actually talking about the 20th century. Sorry. You love a Bjork? Yeah, no. Many of the songs of the 1800s, yes. You listen to them, Phil. It's fine with me. Phil, depends who you listen to with the Evans thing. I think if you on this team, if you sign him to the term is too long and the money too high, it doesn't work. So is he willing to stay here for less time, like sign a shorter term contract for less money than he might the agent might be asked? I don't know. I just think on this team, I don't see if you sign him for 6, 7 years, he'll probably be easy enough to move, but you'll have to move that contract. Do I like massive attack or Portishead? I don't like either. It is Portishead, not Protishead, by the way. Huge cap increases are on the rise. That's not true. The only one we know about is next season. We know it's going up to 98 million after. We don't know anything after that. Look what Toronto did, right? Spent on those big guys, expecting the cap to go up, and then COVID hit. And the cap didn't go up. So don't count your chickens before they're hatched. That was a decent song, guys. Just like you enjoyed Massive Attack. I don't know. I don't know who they are. Aiken, what's not confirmed? TCO says at Sofka, how can you forget the Cranberry? Oh, I like actually the Cran. There's a couple of Cranberry songs I like. That's it. Zombie, and there's another one that I like actually from them. I like REM. Did I like? Didn't I like Jeff Buckley? Who's Jeff Buckley? How do you compare Evans and Kokanyemi at all? 70s was the best, Joe. 500 Canadian for a ticket to the Bell Center for what? Just like for a game? Phil, you'd give him no trade protection because you're crazy. That's you know. You may work in chickens, Phil. It's not a good idea if you're a GM in the NHL. Oh, I was not a Pixies guy. If you're giving Evans 7 years, I think it's a mistake. It's 28 or 29. It's a mistake. KK wasn't supposed to be a defensive center. He doesn't kill penalties. Like KK's not that. He doesn't compare to Evans. My opinion. In my opinion. He said trade protection. No trade protection. That's what I mean. No trade. You should have worded it differently. Joe, you were born in the late 70s? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of 10 years earlier because you're not that. No, okay. Yeah, wait. Okay. Yeah. It may be tradable, but it's still not. What if he gets injured? You can't trade him. What if he gets too old and then you can't trade him? If you give him 7 years and he's 29, so that's 36. I wouldn't count. No, maximum for me is 4 years, and that's maximum. I'd rather three. That's how GMs get in trouble, you know. Oh yeah, let's give him 8. Oh, you give that one 7. Oh yeah, just throw money at him. Throw money. You can't. Even with the cap going up, you can't. Is it true that Avril Lavigne is my niece? She's my daughter. Where would you get anything like that from? That's fucking random. KK was 8 times 4.5, I think. Yeah, Phil, word it differently. It's called a no trade clause. That's what trade protection is. A no trade clause. You said no trade protection. That's how I read it. Sorry. It's not worth saying anything more about, please. Oh yeah, KK 4.8. You're right. Yeah, like you're flippant about, oh, well, let's put them on LTIR, blah, blah, blah. You can't. You can't just do it like that. It's horrible management, dude. Yeah, 8 years would trade, even with a modified no trade. That's ridiculous. Sign him 7 years, trade him after 2. And what if he has another concussion and that's it? He's done. Well, at least if he's done, but then he's on LTIR for years, and you don't want that. Oh, I'd rather give all the players peace of mind and security. Who the fuck cares about the team going forward? As long as the players have peace of mind and security. Come on. It's a fucking business, dude. That's where you guys forget about it. We're all fans, but it's a business, dude. You got to look at it that way too. You're looking at it from their standpoint. Where's Matt? He's supposed to be here actually soon. I've heard that one before, but he said he's told me after the first. I wouldn't. I wouldn't guarantee that he's going to show up, but it's what he said. You know what? A really good way, Phil, though, to make like unity and bonding in the team is play favorites with certain players. Oh man, that's so good for team unity and bonding. Come on. Would I rather pay him $5 million for 1 year? No. I would rather pay him if I'm going to sign him to 2 or 3 years for 275 maybe. And I don't think I'd go higher than 3. Imagine if those are the guys we had instead of Caulfield, Slavkovsky, Hudson. Phil, how would you feel about that? Imagine. Then we'd be the Habs of Bergevin again. Let's do that because that worked. I mean, you're all saying what a great job they're doing and look at the team and all that, but you do it differently. They're the way they are because of the way the management is running this. Like, why would we want to change that? We should learn from that. We're underway, by the way, for the second. Let's hope for a better second now. And Habs do that very often, so. I like Evans. When have I said I don't like Evans? Sometimes players you like, you can't keep. Doesn't make sense to. It doesn't make sense in the direction and everything. Well, will they sign him? They might. They're not signing him for 7 or 8 years. That ridiculous. If one thing we've seen Hughes do is not do stupid moves. What's the Clatter winning trophy? Clatter's going to win a trophy? Oh, it's Dvorak, though. So nothing was going to happen with that. Oh, Tarasenko all alone. Good save twice. Monty. Wow. Awesome. Monty played it perfectly. Tarasenko all alone in front of him. Wasn't that good for Monty? He's such a lucky goaltender. He's just so lucky. My guess was 4-2 Montreal. I did not get their goal score, so. Three minutes in here to the second so far. Hey, the shots, it's 420. I just finished 420. It's 20-4. That's the shots on goal. I don't like that. That's my big concern right there for this game. So somebody took a penalty. Detroit. Roughing. 53. That's Sider, isn't it? So if that's Sider, that's one of their penalty killers, and he just took a penalty. So let's see, maybe a chance there. Isn't it good that Matt showed up after the first? Maybe he thinks the first comes after the second. I don't know. I'm not going to argue totally with you there. I don't know about dominating, but definitely they've been the better team. I mean, just look at the shots clock; they're up by 2. I mean, but the Habs aren't out of it yet. There is a lot of time left. They need to pop a goal like here. Keep it going. Come on. Just that's not exactly what dominating means. I'm sorry to say, it's not. I don't think they've been dominant. They've been the better team. I don't think it's the same as saying they've been the dominating team. It's a strong word. Oh boy. Cop scores on a breakaway. My God. Yeah, this is not going well tonight. What was it I was saying, Giselle? Maybe I should take that back. That's on Hudson. I mean, okay, Monty too, but I mean that's on Hudson. He did something bad. Yeah, Shorty too. Great. Beats Monty to a glove side too. God damn it. Yeah, Aiken, you're right. One of those, but they shouldn't be having this tonight. Although, listen, they played a lot of good teams and they played a lot of good hockey. And like, what are you gonna do? It just you can't lose games like this. So there's a lot of hockey left. They got time to come back. They have to just chip at this lead. They needed to score there. Come on. Power play's over. Doc missed. Just scored. Wrap around. He almost gets it on one side, goes the other way. Oh, wow. They needed that. Chip away, chip away, chip away. Joe, I think you're right. Whips and chains definitely involved in dominating. Nice that he followed that up and went around and got it on the other side. Love that. No quit there. Yeah, That's his 10th of the season and 8th since Christmas. Come on, boys. Some momentum from that. That was dangerous. Why does Docker suck as a nickname? They can call Suzuki for tripping. Oh, fuck off. Most of the nicknames today just are like that. So, do I remember Leonard Kelly? Yeah, an actor, right? Oh, okay. No. Okay, Red Kelly, yeah. I don't remember him as Leonard. You know why they called him Red Kelly, right? You know why? It wasn't because his name was Leonard. He had red hair. Red Kelly. Well, I don't know if that's very creative or not, but yeah. Sure he wasn't known as Custer? That's not a good nickname for. Oh, I see where Suzuki tripped him. God damn it. How the hell did that go in? How the hell did that go in? Ah, he lifted it. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Last game between Montreal and Detroit, we beat them 5-1. They're looking to get revenge, that's for sure. Good save there by Monty. If Montreal doesn't get the next goal, this game is over. So important to get the next goal. They're not out of it if they get the next one and soon. Before the third. Good stick by Dvorak there. There's a long way to go to be down fucking 4-1, man. Give us some hope, boys. Get a second goal. Galley's nickname is not Big Alley. You ever hear me call him Big Alley or Galley? So let's be serious now. Who cares what Galchenyuk's was? And it was Galchenyuk's was Chucky. So get him right. Ah, game's more than half over. 9:30 left right now. Mine. They didn't change it to Chucky. Galchenyuk was Chucky. And Galley was never B Galley. Never, 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 never. You're dreaming that up. And if it was in French, not in English. Gooley scores from the point, 4-2. They got that second one. Not over yet, this game. Nice work by Line A. Yeah, I don't think Doc touched it. I think all the way it was Gooley. I'm not sure. Yeah, it gets through. Doesn't look like it hit anything on its way, as the guy said. No, I prefer you don't warn me about anything. Keep it to yourself. When I say score, then everybody can come out with it. I don't know why that's hard. It's only 5 years. I've been saying it.
Caden Gooley.
Oh, he joined us. It's a little bit longer than well, it is technically it's after the first period.
Technically after the first. How'd I mean, I didn't see any of the Wings goals. Were they on Monty? Were they on the team? What kind of happened?
Combination.
Gotcha. Not out of it though. It's only 2-goal games. Still
not out of it now.
Play. Like,
not out of it now. Still a lot of time, and they're only down by 2, which we've seen from them. That doesn't mean they're out of it.
No, God, no.
Especially better teams.
A Red Wings team with,
yeah,
as we know, it's pretty suspect goaltending. You know what I mean? If they can start getting more shots.
Well, that's it. That's why the shots really bothered me. That we're being outshot.
It was 20-4 at one point. I'm like, what the hell?
Exactly. I mean, that's what bothered me. But if they get shots, they're gonna score some goals.
I mean, they will. I mean, the Detroit's goaltending isn't good. You put them under pressure, and they're gonna fold. They name the game here. It's just gonna be peppering them with shots, and they'll go in. I mean, it's
just don't give up. That's all they gotta do. Just keep fighting and working. Offside. Chucky makes you think of Keith Tkachuk? I don't think anybody called Keith Tkachuk Chucky, not that I remember. But that was his nickname just last time. I don't know where you were at the time, but that was his nickname. And I'll stand by the Brendan Gallagher one. He was never known ever as B. Galley for a nickname. Ever. You ever hear that, Matt?
What?
Someone referring to Galley as B. Galley. Or just Galley.
All the time?
Right. They don't put his initial.
I call him Galley. I don't think I can't remember the last time I said his full name.
No, but nobody says B. Galley for Brendan.
Every now and then I see it, but no.
You might you never see B. Galley.
Not on
never heard it.
Video like the Riders or anything, but I mean, like I've seen it here and there from like random fans, like on Twitter, but most of the time,
fans. Then that's fans, but not. No, I've never heard
it's Galley. Like 10 times out of 10, it's Galley.
Yep.
I refer to him as Galley. Like I said, I don't think the last time I said Gallagher, probably besides right then.
Oh, who was nicknamed the Little Ball of Hate? Fuck, I know that one. Just give me a hint. What team? I'm not. Is it? It's not Habs. What team? I know that one. Little Ball of Hate. Oh, Pat Verbeek. I just said it. Pat Verbeek. I got it. Who? I think it's Ray Ferraro. I've heard him say that about him. I think that's what they. That's where I got it from. I'm pretty sure. .637 left in the second. 28-12 are the shots. It's 4-2. We're not out of this game just yet.
No, we are not.
He was called Salvador Gali in the art world.
I like that. That's clever.
That's a good one. No, Marshawn's the rat. Marshawn's not the little ball of hate. Which former Hab was nicknamed the Rochester Rocket? Eric Cole?
Eric Cole?
But he was from, I believe he was from.
Yeah, but why are we talking about Eric
No,
Cole?
No, because somebody who's from Rochester, New York, or I think Eric Cole was from Glens Falls, though.
What?
I have no idea. I've never heard that name for anybody, the Rochester Rocket. You?
No.
Who was from Rochester, New York? Former Hab. I don't know. You got me on that one. He replaced Koivu as captain. Oh, Brian Giunta? Oh, yeah, I think Giunta was from Rochester. Really? They called him that? I never heard him called that, at least when he was here in Montreal. When he was with New Jersey, I don't know where else he was. I don't know. I never heard him called that though. But I wouldn't know for him. Honestly, I didn't off the top of my head, I didn't know that he was from Rochester. But now that you mention it, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I think that is, yeah. Oh well. I sort of got that one with a hint.
Oh, terrible pass. Jesus, Mike.
All right, boys, let's get another one. Chip away at these motherers. Under 5 left in the second.
good shot, but it was right at him.
Shit, just I know that one too. I don't know why, but Claude Lemieux's in my head for that one, but I don't think it's Claude Lemieux. If it's not, give me a hint. Turd. I know that. I know that. Why do I know that? He got. Oh, it's Phil Deneau. That's why I know it. I remember the story. I already got it. It's just like you don't have to put any more. I'd like to see him get one more before the period was over or is over. Well, come on, just it's too easy. I'm almost insulted that you even put that one to me.
Big Bird. Oh, never mind. They're showing a replay. I'm watching. I got the Wings broadcast on. They're showing a replay of Arbor and Rempe's fight. I just turned and saw Arbor throwing punches. I'm like, oh, is there a fight? Just a replay.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Watch a different feed than yours.
I know you are, but what am I? I'm watching a different feed. Three minutes left in the second. Whew. Well, we're getting. It's probably going to stay 4-2.
The Wings have a kid on that team who's 6'8".
Who?
Solar Bomb or
Oh yeah,
something like that. Yeah. Oh, his first name's Elma.
Alma. Like it's a girl.
Elmer. Sorry.
Oh, Elmer.
Accent.
Elma. Elma Fudd. Oh, I said that one already. Just like that's Claude Lemieux. Claude Lemieux was Pepe Le Pew. What? Oh, good shot by Jack Eye. 30-15 for the shots. Crazy. You don't win too many games when you're outshot like that. That I gotta say. Minute and 1 left in the second. It's been a grind. Yeah, they got New Jersey on Saturday, so that can't be that easy. Then Winnipeg, then Minnesota, and then oh no, they showing Chicago lost. Okay.
Oh, good steal by Suzuki. Shoot! Oh,
Nice chance, though. Casso is Patrick Roy. Casso is the little box they put the fries in at the. That's why Patrick Roy was called Casso, because he loved French fries, McDonald's fries so much. Oh, anyway, so it's 4-2 after 2. Well, they got their job cut out for them in the third, but they've done it before. No reason why they can't do it again. All right, we got an intermission. So you guys got the floor. We can talk about whatever you want. Last one, we talked about music and what era was the best. That's what we talked about last intermission. What are we going to talk about this one? Another non-Habs player called Juice. What? I don't remember a player called Juice. He was a defenseman playing for Vancouver named Juice as a nickname. I would think his initials were OJ. Olli Jokinen. I don't know if Jokinen played in Vancouver, though. Or I'm pretty sure he might not even been a defenseman. It's the only OJ, initials I can think of. Anyway, I don't know who it is. Well, you said D-man Olli Jokinen, center. Was he a defenseman or a center? Jokinen, I think, was a center, right? I said I don't think he's a defenseman. So no, did I get it right? It's not Jokinen, right? Juice, and he is a commentator on CBC. Kevin Bieksa? That Bieksa's nickname was Juice? Because Bieksa was a longtime Vancouver defenseman. And he's a commentator on. Well, you say he's on the panel. I don't know if that's. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I didn't know BX's name was Juice. Never heard that for him. But I mean, why would I necessarily? Also, probably not an era I'm at. Maybe not my best era with Bieksa. His era. Anyway. Throw me another one. Anybody else got any nicknames that might be weird? If that's what we're on for this intermission, or did everybody go to the bathroom and go get some food? I know I had a co-host. I don't know what happened to him. Former Chicago Buffalo goalie called. Oh, come on, that's as bad as Robinson. That's Dominic Hasek. Everyone knows who the Dominator is. Whatever list you got there, that's pretty weak for nicknames. They're too easy. I mean, I don't mind some of them because I got them, but still. Anybody else want to talk about something? No, nobody else. I can talk about multiple things.
I like what you did to the American flag, Rick.
Yeah. You only just saw that? I put it in our group chat.
I'm really looking at the group chat much. I saw it on regular Facebook though. I was like, oh,
Now I got to
I don't
show
like the
it.
color scheme, but
I got to show everybody, if I can find it. Since January 20th, I don't know if anybody knew the American flag was changed, and this is the new American flag. I got to turn the volume down on that shit over here. There. I can probably hear you now, Matt.
oh, good.
Yeah. Yes, that's the new American flag. Hey, Huzu. Yeah, it's one of those. But you listen, they're chipping away. They've got a whole period. They're only down by 2. But I mean, they've done this before recently a few times. So, a former Habs captain called the Mitchell Meteor. Meteor. How far back are you going? You're going back too far for me. That sounds like a 20s or 30s or something like that. Yeah, no, that's too far back for me. But you got to tell us who it is before you come up with another one. And anybody else? Come on. Anybody else with anything? Nothing? Anything, whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be nicknames. The Mitchell Meteor. Obviously, Mitchell, that's where he's from. I don't know where that is. Born to be a Habs says Joe Malone. Joe Malone was the Mitchell Meteor? Jeez, yeah, you are going back quite a bit. From Mitchell, Ontario? Well, it's not obviously he's from Mitchell, Ontario. There could be other towns called Mitchell elsewhere in Canada. Not Joe Malone. Okay, so tell us who it is. I don't know, like, why are you keeping us in suspense? It's too far back for me to get it. Sounds like, anyway. Well, I'm losing interest really fast, Gisler. I didn't ask for another hint. I asked you to tell me who it is. No, I don't think that's Howie Moran's. Howie Moran's had a different nickname, and he was from where they do that Shakespeare festival. I believe he was from there in Ontario. I can't remember the name of the town. It's Howie Moran's. He was not called the Mitchell Meteor. The Stratford Streak is what he was called. And not the Mitchell Meteor. Not that I've ever heard. If he was called the Mitchell Meteor, that was in his hometown. And he was from Stratford, so I don't know how he's called the Mitchell Meteor. I think your research is a little bit, I don't know. He was called. Okay, but if he was not from Mitchell, Ontario, he was from Stratford. Why would he be called the Mitchell Meteor? Unless he was simultaneously born in both places. I've only ever heard him called Stratford Street. So, and Howie Moran's. And since you made mistakes earlier, I challenge you on that one. Coach's challenge. We need a third party to look that up and confirm that or not.
What?
Howie Moran's. His nicknames.
Right now.
Okay, was he ever known as... Just look up who the Mitchell Meteor was. I mean, it's a possibility he's right, but I never heard it. So just confirm, is Gislan right? If he's right, I mean, I'm fine to say, hey, you were right.
Yeah, he's right. Howie Moran.
Okay. Okay.
Speed.
We're both right, Gislan. Awesome. My apologies.
Yeah, he's referred to as the Stratford Streak and the Mitchell Meteor in reference to his speed on the ice.
Yeah, okay. Never heard it, the Mitchell Meteor part, but I'm not going to say you're wrong when two other people are confirming it. That's all.
Yeah, that's something every day.
Angie Bathgate.
I'm interested to see how Adam Fantilli got Mo as a nickname.
He likes the Three Stooges. All right, what's the next nickname that I can make a mistake on and accuse somebody of being wrong? Next one. And also, if I've never heard of it, it never happened. So that's rule number 1 in this game. Nobody?
The Rocket.
No, please.
Le Diamant Blanc.
You could say, what was the Rockets? What was the nickname they tried to give him?
That I actually don't know.
His first nickname. I'm trying to remember it. It didn't stick, though. It was in the movie.
I don't know.
Do we believe in last period pushes? Why wouldn't we? They've done it a lot lately, Lucas.
Rick, I have another one for you. Le Diamant Blanc.
Guy Lafleur. Please.
It's going to make it a little easy.
Well, I mean, that's ridiculously easy. I think it was. Husu, I think you're right. The Comet. I don't think there was anything blonde about it. I think that's what they tried to call the Rocket, was the Comet. It didn't take.
Wi-Fi.
That's not one he likes. That's not his nickname. They tried. It didn't work. He's the sheriff. It's the one he liked.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, the sheriff, without a doubt.
What do they call Line? Anybody know Line's nickname? The one he likes, because he said there's a couple they tried, but there's one he likes.
I know they try to call him Patty, but I don't think he likes that one.
When he first got there, they call him Patty. He doesn't dislike it. Eric, Laura's got it. Patty Ice. That's the one.
Patty Ice.
He likes that one. I see Laura was watching Spittin' Chicklets, or saw the little video like I saw. Well, just that. The Rocket was Maurice. The Pocket Rocket was his much smaller younger brother, Henri.
Rick, some people might know this. They should.
No.
Bilbo.
Who?
Bilbo.
I can't tell who you're saying. Dildo, Bilbo, like I can't tell.
Bilbo.
Spell it, please, because I can't tell what you're actually.
Bilbo, like Bilbo Baggins.
Like Bilbo Baggins. Oh, I kind of know that one. Why do I know that one?
Because he's on the team right now.
He's on the team, eh?
Yep.
Bilbo. Who are they calling Bilbo?
It shouldn't be hard. There's only 2 guys that are short enough for that nickname on the team.
Oh. I'm blanking. I'm fucking totally blanking.
Cole Caulfield.
Cole Caulfield, of course.
Come on.
And because I think they call him a hobbit too sometimes. I think I've heard that.
Yeah, no, they do.
So.
He loves it too. He's cool with it. He thinks it's hilarious.
Well,
I'm like, there's really only 2 guys that could have that nickname.
Yeah. I was just blanking.
Hudson's is kind of boring, but his is just Laner. I know Kirby Doc is, I think, just Docker.
Docker, yeah. That's how we got started on this whole thing. Gislain says, and the third Richard brother, Claude, was called. Who the fuck is Claude? That's what I call him. I didn't know there was a third Richard brother. So there you go. He was called. I didn't know you exist. The Disney show you were talking about earlier is Paradise. I don't remember what we were talking about earlier. And I've not heard of that show. Paradise. It was called the Vest Pocket Rocket. That's why he wasn't famous, because that's a stupid nickname. Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's very not catchy. So did Boston win?
No, they're going in the second. Or
Oh,
going into the
okay.
third, only up a goal.
Oh, okay.
Columbus is losing right now.
Roadrunner also too easy. Cornway.
Oh, why?
White Lightning, I don't know. That's a bit racist.
Patches.
Well, Max Pacioretty. The Professor and Marianne here on Gilligan's Isle. No? That's
right
how I
back
think.
in your hair, I tell.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think of when you say the Professor like that. I don't know why. I don't know of any player. Actually, it rings a bell, but wait a second, Professor. What is it possible? What's his name? Joe. He played for Boston. Did he play for Boston as well?
Oh, hockey's back.
Sergei Zoltok was the Professor? Oh, or White. I'm losing it here. Nicknames for Hudson and Demidov? I have no idea.
Hudson's Laner.
Laner, yeah, that's right.
Demidov, I'm gonna call Demigod.
The Professor was Larionov. You're right. I heard that before.
New Hook, I think, is just Nui.
Nui, probably. Yeah, they're not really imaginative nicknames anymore.
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah, but not most of them are not.
Right.
Like today, Larionov, it would be Larry. No, seriously though, it would. Oh, the Bionic Blueberry. I know that one. Why do I know that one? I don't know. I can't, but I've heard that one. You got to give me a hint on that one. Wow, boys. It's not over till it's over. Who said that? Who's the first one to say it's not over till it's over? I believe it was a baseball player. I'm not a Rush fan, so. Yogi Berra is, I believe, started that. It's not over till it's over.
Oh, Rick, did you see speaking of baseball, did you see the Hall of Fame inductees?
No.
Billy Wagner, Ichiro, and CC Sabathia.
Oh, and why is that supposed to mean anything to me? I did see that.
I don't know. I know you don't really follow much anymore, but
those are all players that were around after I stopped watching baseball.
I don't know. Billy Wagner was kind of
maybe that was
a couple years of him.
Maybe, but I don't know. So who's the Bionic Blueberry?
Oh,
he's an analyst on TV now. Oh, Mario Tremblay.
Yeah.
I don't know if Yogi Berra coined that. Just like
a hell of a trade.
What trade?
I know the Wings broadcast was they put up a graphic about the trade when the Habs acquired Frank Mahovlich.
Yeah, Mickey Redmond.
Yeah.
I can't. The two other guys along with him, I think.
Yeah.
Who?
All right, but the graphics not on the TV anymore.
Oh, okay. You can't remember two names. Okay, it's no problem. I mean, I remember. I was old enough to remember that trade.
Well, the only two names that stuck out to me were Mickey Redmond and Frank Mahovlich. That was it.
I remember the trade because Redmond at the time was young. He was a young, up and coming prospect. But I mean, Frank was, was Frank Mavlich, the big M. So, so it was a big deal, and I remember the trade.
Get. Oh, what? Damn it! Almost got in there.
Oh, I see what. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen tonight. Honestly, I don't feel it. Unfortunately, but it could still happen. I could be wrong.
Red light.
Red light, green light.
No, the nickname.
Red light, Rasico.
Andre Rasico. I think this was his nickname. Markov, was he the general?
I believe so. Oh, it was almost an delay a game. I didn't notice it. Unfortunately, I'm kind of concentrating on these nicknames. Boys, it's not over. Some pushback right now is what we need. Gratuni the Looney? Never heard of that one. Gratuni. Should know that just by the Gratuni part. Was there a goalie Grattan? I don't know. I mean, it's a Rangers one, so. Come on, boys. 4 minutes into the third. Come on. Well, okay. That makes sense. Grattan.
Oh, damn. Almost goal.
Oh. Coffee on breakaway. We need him to connect there. Now, Russ Cortnell, it was said, I don't know which coach said that if he went into the corners with eggs in his pocket, or was said he could have eggs in his pocket or in his uniform, and at the end of the game they wouldn't be broken. About Russ Cortnell.
Why was that?
Eh? Cortnell was not a physical player at all.
Oh.
I don't know who they called the deer though. Le Chevre. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chevreuil. Yeah, but I've seen this story before too, right? They get all these chances and they get goalied. That when they lose, that's what's happened lately. ABL. Habs are not real. Overall, no.
Oh, Flyers are losing.
Yeah, that was the quote, just like, ah, shit, it keeps. Yeah. My feed won't stay. It keeps coming and going. I think in more the way Gislain said it. He'd come out with none of them would be broken. I remember that part of the quote. Yeah, I don't remember who was the player. Gislain. Or whoever put that name up there.
Boom, boom.
What?
I'm giving you another nickname. Boom, boom.
Oh, wow. Jeffrey. I'm not sure. I think I saw that BL. I'm not trying to remember what he said. I think I agreed with him on it. I think I'm trying. I'm not sure. I don't watch much of Knuckles right now. What Expos pitcher? Who's talking about an Expos pitcher now? How'd that happen? I know that one too. Just like it's nothing. It's not Vesna. It's Hainsworth. Hainsworth?
Oh, Mikey just smoked somebody.
Oh, did he say that? I must have. I clicked through it because I don't listen to Knuckles anymore. George, I said Hainsworth. It's George Hainsworth. I didn't say. There's no Jacques Hainsworth. Oh, so it is Vesna. I said Vesna too. George Vesna. I said Vesna was the first one, but I thought it was Hainsworth. So I got it. What'd you say?
No, like the dude on the wings who's 6'8's a forward.
He's a forward, yeah. Like Rempy. Height wise. Is my microphone off? Is it?
No, you're good.
I guess I don't know. Ghislaine doesn't seem to hear me. The Shikubi Cucumber is a Quebec male porn star. It's game's over. Waved off. Okay. Goal was waved off.
Yeah, no, I mean he grabbed onto the post and like basically sat on Montembeau.
Ghislaine, have you heard Jacques Vesna? I don't know how, because I just said Vesna. I didn't say a first name when I said Vesna's name. Oh, goalie interference for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't pushed in like that. Yeah. That's goalie. They're challenging, eh?
Yeah.
So usually the challenge is there was goalie interference, not there wasn't.
I mean, Rasmussen also had a stick in there before like Savard really even gave him a nudge. So I mean, actually, if they lose this challenge, don't we get a penalty or a power play?
Yeah, power play. It might be a goal.
No goal.
No goal?
No goal. Well, I mean, it's called goalie interference on the ice. That clearly wasn't enough to overturn it. Like, I could see an argument where you could maybe say Savard made contact, but the thing is, his stick was already pushing Monty into the net before that happened. So it's irrelevant at that point. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And DeBrinket's going to serve the bench minor for delay a game. All right, boys, let's score a goal here.
Yeah, they need to score a goal on this.
Oh, line, I whiffed on the one-timer. That was an oof.
Guy's way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. They just faced off. They didn't listen. They're not listening to us. They need a goal. Just I have no idea who you're talking about, so you can stop putting up stuff. Eight minutes left. Oh boy. If they're coming back, they're waiting until the last fucking minute. It's too bad. Great opportunity tonight. When former Habs defenseman was nicknamed Cannonball. Don't know that one either. How far back you going on that one? You're only going back to 1909. Oh, of course. Let's go back to year one. I mean, you know. I wanted a challenge, but I mean, that's a little ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Oh,
Rick,
did
you
you
were around then.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, that was his nickname, Pete. I didn't know that.
Oh, shoot! Ah, damn it! Put it in the
Well,
net. Ah,
I dare say, I think I had the score right, just the wrong team tonight. Unfortunately, but it's not over yet. I mean,
wow, Monty! Holy crap! Watch this sequence of saves.
oh, nice save! Wow, Jesus, that was a good save.
Oh no, that second shot hit the post.
Hudson penalty. That's not something they needed to do. Is take a penalty here. I have no idea. It's just like you're just making them harder and harder. This is fine, but I don't know who that is. Going back to the 1800s for this one. 1960s. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, yeah. Better get a shorty.
Oh, excuse me.
I already told you. I don't know who it is. So. It started out with nicknames. Now you're going to this kind of like it's kind of. I don't know. Seven what, Pio? What? Seven Costanza. What the hell is that? Oh, excuse me. They're gonna pull Monty, or they're just taking him out. Okay, they've pulled him. Hey there, Chicago Joe. Oh, have a good night too. It's nice to say. You're welcome. Yeah, it's too bad this game. It's unfortunate, but a lot of hockey left in this season, so it's just a step back. Hopefully, just temporary. Ah, 2:10 left. Shit, that's too bad. Oh, excuse me. It's too bad. I don't know who you're talking about. Just like that one. Complex in LaSalle wore his name. Dollard Saint Laurent. Really, he was part of them trying to form the first union. I thought it was Doug Harvey. Minute 10 left. Ice the puck. It's not going to happen. It's a real shame they couldn't win this game. Habs take a penalty. This game is over. Yeah. All right, this game is over. Probably is anyway on your guys' screens, no? Only a minute left.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. You bounce back.
Yeah, no, I'm not depressed. Don't worry. Definitely Detroit got their revenge. They didn't want to get swept. Although we play them again April 8th, I think. Oh, hi. Last minute of play in this game because they ain't coming back. Yeah, they wanted revenge on the sweep, the back-to-back home and away sweep. Listen, they got it. What are you gonna do? It's just too bad because there's an opportunity here for Montreal to move up, and they're gonna have to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all it is.
All good. All good.
Yeah,
It happens, man. Well, like I said, what we say last night, right? And for those of you who like to listen to our show, we had Trig Wilson, a good friend of ours, on last night. You know, every time you get, stack of games in a row, win 3 out of the 4. If you get 3 games, win 2 out of the 3, and then you're fine. It happens.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all good.
It's all good. I just want to bookmark this site in case I need it.
But anyway, that'll do it for me. It's a pleasure.
All right.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
Take it easy, folks.
Have a good night. I'll speak to you soon.
Sure.
All right. So I'll stick around, I guess, for a few more minutes. Yeah, disappointing loss. I mean, I was hoping for better. I got the score right just for the wrong team, unfortunately. Listen, they're back at it on Saturday. They got New Jersey back home to face New Jersey. So let's hope, they bounce back. They have been. They have a loss. They bounce back with a win. So let's hope. Because it doesn't get any easier. Next week, they got Winnipeg on Tuesday, Minnesota Thursday, and then they got the Ducks in a weird time on Sunday, 4:00 in the afternoon. I have no idea why. I guess they have the afternoon game. They don't usually get those. It's weird. So that's next week. So I hope they beat Devils because, I mean, Winnipeg, I don't know. Winnipeg's going to be really tough. And then Minnesota's not going to be any easier. So we shall see. It wasn't their best game, Lawyer. No. Detroit was the better team. There's no doubt. Oh, we're not going to get through the season just without losing another game. So yeah, it's just the timing of it when you're chasing upward. That's why it's so hard to come from behind. And the later in the season when you have to leapfrog over a bunch of teams, it's harder because you can only move up so much. The other teams ahead of you, they have to lose at the same time you're winning. So, yeah, I mean, that's all it is. But a good thing is there's still 34 games. Still 34 games left in the season. And Montreal's, like, right there, right? So they just got to keep doing what they're doing. Don't give up hope and just keep plugging away. And I think they got a good shot to make a playoff. No, Randy, you're right too, right? I mean, games like you can't dwell on it. They can't dwell on a game like this. You got to just you move forward. That's all. You learn from it, figure out what you did wrong, learn from it, and go forward. That's all you can do. Does Dobish get the next one? That's a good question, actually. I think there's a good chance Dobish gets the next one. I'll just say that. Do I know for sure? I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know that they're giving up on Monty. I don't know how many games they want to give Monty to every game for Dobish. But I think there's a good chance that Dobish does. If they feel, listen, he's been winning. We need this next game. Yeah, I could see Dobish in the next game. Just as easily as I could see them going back to Monty. Randy, at times I felt they looked like they played that almost desperate game, but not for long, and not much in the third from what I saw. So there's that too, right? Although they had chances, it's not like they didn't. So, not enough shots. It's one of the things. Although they ended up coming back pretty good, but when you're also giving up 43 shots, or I think that's all. They might be more. I don't know. Last I looked, it was 43. Yeah, Randy, I mean, that's a good point. And also the penalties. They got to stop playing so many penalties. You tire out your penalty killers, and you take away a lot of the rhythm for the forwards, and it's not good. So they got to. There's a couple of things they have to work on. And yeah, in this league, with the parity that's in this league, you can't take any other team for granted. It's a playoff game all the way through till the end right now. And listen, they lost a game. It's like I said the other day when they lost to Toronto, right? It was 7-3. It's how do you react to the next one, right? Fortunately, it was the next day. They beat the Rangers. But here it's the same thing. How do you react against New Jersey? Because you can't afford two losses in a row anymore. You can't. You go on a bit of a losing streak and you're out of the race. I don't know why I'm wearing the headphones. I just realized it. Why am I wearing headphones? Penalties aren't destroying them because they're where they are, right? And they've been taking penalties. But, I mean, it's not helping them. And on some nights, yeah, it is. It's really a detriment. Randy, I don't think you're that far off, but I don't know totally if you're right. But I sort of agree with you that I was expecting something more from them, like even more of a pace, more of a sense of urgency. It wasn't fully there, so it's an off night. It was an off night for the team. It's going to happen. And a shorthanded goal against a team with a 68% PK, it wasn't a good look. It's just not whether it's hard or not. That's their job. That's what they got to do to make the playoffs. That's what they get paid the millions of dollars for. So no excuses like that. It's hard. It's hard for us to win. That's Toronto. Well, Randy, it is. For them to make the playoffs, they have to be playing playoff hockey now. You can't lose a lot of games in the playoffs. Habs can't lose a lot of games going forward. So they have to be, that's the mindset. And listen, they've been doing well. I mean, we can't complain. They lost a game. It's not great, but look at their record over the last little while. You can't beat them up over it. But like I said, how do they respond? That's big for me. That's important. How do they respond to this? Anyways, I don't think the bubbles burst and they're going to go back to how they were at the beginning of the season. I don't think so. They've been playing really good and a top team in the NHL for the last 30 games. I don't think it's going to go backwards. It's not a lucky streak. It's not just a good streak in the season, So, yeah, I'm okay. It's going to be fine. It would have been nice to see them in third place in the division, but it's not. Wasn't meant to be tonight. Have a good night, Radney. I'm going to take off as well. I'm tired and I got stuff to do. So, yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. check out. I've got my report card video is out. And what else did I have out that I want to? I think that's it recently, right? Report card. Anyways, check out. I know the report card video is out. Actually, it's doing well. It started out really slow yesterday and then picked up steam today. So it's doing better anyway. So check it out if you haven't already, and leave a comment if you do, and let me know what you think. All right. On that note, I'm taking off. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it as always. Yeah, it's only 9:45, so it's still early. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, everybody. And yeah, have a good rest of the day. Ciao, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.